Hello YouTube, welcome back to another model aircraft review. Today I'll be doing the GeminiJets 1/400 scale Emirates Airbus A380-800, and this is my first ever A380 model in my collection, the only one that I have so far. I got this back in November, I believe, from Greyland Station in Chicago, Illinois, which is a really cool hobby shop, which I definitely recommend you check out if you ever are in the Chicago area. Let's go and get started with the box. As you know, Emirates and GeminiJets have a really strong relationship, so of course Emirates gets their own exclusive boxes. They do sell these at Dubai Airport and on Emirates' official store. So at the top of the box we have Airbus A380-800, scale 1/400, the Emirates logo here, the Dubai EXPO 2020 website, and then Emirates official store website. This was $50 from Greyland Station. Pretty okay price considering GeminiJets retails them for like $62. The sides are more or less the same. Here's the back. We have some information on the A380 itself, and then here's a computer generated image of the plane, then some licensing, and then a nice little sticker there, all that good stuff. So go ahead and take this out the box momentarily. Alright, so here is the model itself. Now, A380s, as you all know, are huge planes, and this model is so big that I didn't have enough space to put the box in the background, so we're just gonna have to do the review without the box in the background. So I'll start off with the nose section as always. The mold itself is pretty good. The nose, everything looks quite realistic. So at the front we have the cockpit windows here, followed by the pitot tube static ports over there in the front. I got the Airbus A380-800 writing, the L1 and L2 doors with the Emirates logo, really small on the L1 door, if you can see it. The EXPO 2020 Dubai logo in the front, Emirates billboard titles, and then Emirates also in Arabic, Al Emirat is what it says in Arabic there, and then the Emirates website, www.emirates.com. On the nose gear, the gear do roll, by the way. As all GeminiJets' new models, recent models, they have rolling landing gear. So you got the nose gear there with the gear flap door, which says UC, the last two letters of the registration. That's the inboard landing light right here. Top boarding door, that's where they board first class and I think business class from as well. I think all of the upper deck is first and business class, and then all of the lower deck is economy class. And there's the overwing exit door. Two exits on the top deck, and then two more exits on the lower deck. The engines are the GP7270, I think is what they called them. GP7270 engines. Emirates, their first A380s I think had the Rolls-Royce engines for the A380, but their newer ones have these GP7 whatever it's called. They have the different engines. Sorry about that. So you have the Emirates Arabic logo on the engines there, I think on both sides. Yeah, both sides. And you have the fan blade detail, which is super realistic. And then the wings, as you can see, you got the control surface detail, flaps, ailerons, you can see everything. And then on the wingtip, if you can see that the Emirates Arabic logo is on there. I think it's on both sides if I'm not wrong. No, just one side, never mind. Alright. And of course we have the big A380 tail with the Emirates, of course the Emirates tail colors, the colors of the UAE flag, which is red, green, black, and then of course white in the background. The full registration of the plane, which is A6-EUC or Alpha 6-Echo Uniform Charlie. And we have the huge horizontal stabilizers, followed by the APU and the tail cone. So the other side is of course basically the exact same. Just the cargo bay doors. There's the one in the front, and then the one in I think there's two in the back, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, two in the back there. The top, I mean, there's nothing much to say about the top. I mean, it's just antennas and all that good stuff. Then here's the underbelly. There's the nose gear doors here. The Emirates logo, of course, on the underbelly. I think Emirates was the first airline to start, putting their logo on the underbellies of their planes. Since then, like a bunch of other airlines like Qatar, Etihad, PIA, Biman Bangladesh, like a bunch of airlines, and I think Thai Airways as well too. They've started, Sri Lankan also is another one. They've started doing this sort of trend of putting the airline logo on the underbelly. I think Emirates, like I said, was the first one to actually kind of like start it, and it's really, really cool how they do that, because you can of course make the air, you can't like mistake the plane for anything else. You obviously know it's an Emirates plane. So yeah, you got the stand hole there, you got the landing gear doors, you can nicely see them etched out there, and then the main landing gear, which do roll, and they do kind of pivot as well. I think a bit too much. I don't think they should be giving this much range of motion, but they do that. And there's the underside of the wings, and there's the registration again. And then yeah, it is a pretty heavy model, so be careful if you do have any A380 models on 1/400 scale, or do plan to get one. Be really careful with them. Try not to drop them because they are quite heavy. So yeah, I personally I've never been on the A380 before, unfortunately. My grandmother has been on quite a few. She literally flew on one a few months, I think last month. She flew on the Emirates A380. When she was going to Pakistan, she flew it into and out of JFK, and she's also been on the Etihad A380 as well. So yeah, never been on the A380, but would love to fly on it soon. It looks like a great plane, and I've only heard like good things about it, especially the Emirates ones. I've heard the Emirates A380s are, probably the best in the sky. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. Would definitely recommend getting this model if you haven't already. I know like almost everybody has an Emirates A380 model, so if you don't have one, I would definitely pick one up. These things are really cool, and you have such a wide range to choose from, because Gemini releases an Emirates A380 like every other month or something, it seems like. But yeah, this is one of their newer releases. This A380 came out, I believe, earlier this year, so it's one of the newer A380s that Gemini has made. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful looking model, and I would definitely recommend it. Thank you all once again for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please comment, like, rate, subscribe. If we can hit 800 subscribers by the end of the year, that'll be pretty cool. I doubt it'll happen though, but that'll be pretty cool nonetheless. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks once again, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.